Xenologue, Hidden Truths 1.
Ready for this?
Owain, Inigo, Severa, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Yes, my fell hand and I are ready.
Why, yes.
Naturally.
Yes.
Let's get this over with.
I see.
Then let us begin. What just happened? Why did you change the color of my hair? Huh? My brand is gone. You've got some powerful magic up your sleeves, Mr. Aninkos.
Yes.
I thought it was wise to alter your appearances before we depart for our destination. Any characteristics that could hint at your true lineages must be kept hidden. The least I can do is lessen the burden you three shall endure for taking on this task.
Oh.
Drat, I really like that color of my hair. Don't worry, Severa, that new color is rather fetching on you. You're still as much of a flirt as you were. I guess even Aninkos doesn't have the power to change that. At least you're consistent, that's one thing even the war ending didn't affect.
Alright.
Now that I've altered your appearances, you'll need new clothes and powers. Finally, the last step will be to create new names for the three of you.
What?
New names? You're joking.
Yeah.
I am not. I'm afraid abandoning your real names is a necessary precaution.
Huh.
So basically we must hide our true identities in case the worst happens. A shadowy warrior of darkness living under a false identity. I could get used to that. Mr. Aninkos, since you're having us change our names and appearances, that means this task you're asking of us is incredibly difficult and dangerous, correct? You are correct. I need you three to travel to another place and time to fight for me. It is a world where fates intertwine, a world of choices and consequences. I truly hope the fates are kind to you there, because if they are not, then death awaits you all. Death? But we finally achieved peace here. I can't go dying before I've had time to enjoy it.
Whoa.
She got a point. Dark missions are my specialty, but risking my life again? I see. I cannot say your reluctance isn't unexpected. I will not force any of you to go. You have every right to refuse my request. Wait, who said anything about refusing? Yeah, I never said I wouldn't go. It's just a shame is all.
Yes.
Though I doubt there's much reward in it for us, I will lend you my unholy strength. You agree to my request? I must ask. Why? Well, it's clear you're in a real mess. You need us. Look, we may be young, but we have tons of experience on the battlefield. And we've all been through a lot. We can tell when someone really needs help.
It's true.
It's true, and when someone truly needs our help, it's not in our nature to refuse. The stakes are high, that much is clear. We want to help in any way we can. Even if it all turns out to be a lie, we're choosing to believe you.
Thank you.
Thank you, young heroes. You sure looked suspicious when we first met, though covering your face like that. I never thought someone like you would come calling for us at the castle walls. At the first thing out of your mouth was, please save my kingdom. Even though you wouldn't tell us more, that certainly got our attention. Yeah, the most we could get out of you was when and where to meet you. If you trust me, follow this map and meet with me on the night of the next full moon. It was all kinds of mysteries. How could we refuse? I'm sorry for keeping you in the dark.
I don't get it.
No worries, but there's one thing I still don't understand. Why did we have to travel all this way to another continent to get more info? You realize most people wouldn't be able to manage that, right? I'm sorry about that too. Still, you all came nonetheless. I suppose being heroes is our birthright. Or maybe we crave the thrill of conquest, the seduction of revelation. No, I think it's just that we can't bear to abandon someone in need. But if we find out you're taking advantage of our heroic nature, I hope you're prepared to face the consequences. I understand. I have no intention of deceiving you or taking advantage of your generosity. As heroes who defeated the fell dragon Grima, you deserve far better. Did we tell you about that? I don't recall telling you about that. Again, I must apologize, knowing you three come from a desolate future. It pains me to involve you in another war. You even know we're from the future? Just who are you, Mr. Aninkos? Go on, spit it out already. Severe, get down! Huh? Who is that creep? No, this cannot be. They must have caught wind of my plans. Oh no.
Whoa.
What are those things? Zombies? Risen? No, I don't think so. We can sense them, but we can't see them. They clearly intend to kill us, but why?
Sorry.
I'm afraid the fault is mine. What do you mean? Listen carefully, those are warriors from another world. They followed me here. I didn't want to affect this world any more than necessary, but what kind of world do you live in for these creepy jerks like those around? I can't tell you that, not yet. Even if you could, we don't have the time. We need to defend ourselves. I don't care who they are, we can't let them harm our world. He's right, we can discuss this over a nice cup of tea later. And besides, we already said we believe in you, we meant it. That's sweet and all, but can we start fighting already? We said we'd take on the job, so let's get to it. But after this is over, you better answer all of our questions, and I mean all. Yes, of course, you have my word. Here goes nothing. Now, I believe... Okay, so nobody can reach us right now. And don't these characters look awfully familiar if you played the story mode of Fire Emblem Fates? Let's do... I guess we can get conversations going. So let's do that. Hey Severa, what do you think our new powers will be? Will they be dark powers? I bet they're dark powers. Huh? What are you talking about? You heard what Anankos said, right? We're not just getting new names, but also new powers. Yeah, I suppose he did say that. A new name will be cool, but I want my new powers even more. I bet I'll be given dark magic and become the greatest mage ever. You, a great mage? I've dedicated my life to the sword, so I think it's time to focus on magic. Yeah, sure, magic, whatever. You're a sharp-eyed warrior, Severa, but you know, I've tried my hand at magic before, and I'm actually pretty good with it. Yes, of course you are. You're Lissa's son after all. I guess you can be a mage if you really want to be. I don't care either way. Think you'll become a Pegasus Knight following your mother's footsteps? Shut up, you couldn't pay me to become a Pegasus Knight. I'm fine staying just as I am. After all, this is the path that I chose. I don't have any desire to follow my mother's footsteps, like I'm not already compared to her enough as it is. Severa, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have... You don't need to apologize, but if you have time to think about all that nonsense, you have time to fight. There are still enemies here. I think I see something over there. What? Wow, you really do have sharp eyes. Really, only you can see an invisible enemy move like that. Just you wait, hidden warriors. Owain Dark is going to take you down. New names and powers, eh? I'm more worried about what kind of clothes I'll have to wear. My new outfit better be cute. Those are definitely the real problems here, what clothes you're going to end up wearing. Are you alright, Severa? Of course I am. I'm not about to let those stupid freaks intimidate me. Glad to hear it. On the way here, you complained about being tired, so I was a bit worried. Well, that's because it took us forever to get here and my bag was heavy. Heavy is an understatement. When I helped carry it for you, at times I thought I might die from the burden. Pathetic. It's not like I could just leave behind my favorite things. Wherever I go, I still need my hair clips and a few outfits and shoes. Oh, not to mention my armor and weapons and books. I need a lot of things to get through the day. So that's why it was so heavy. You got a problem with that? It's not like you packed light yourself, Inigo. Speaking of, what exactly did you bring? No, get away from my bag. Stop that. Why are you pulling everything out? Well, this is just ridiculous. A fan of dancing? Sheet music? Candy and scented salve? That salve makes a great present for attractive female warriors. And who doesn't like a nice piece of candy? You are the stupidest man alive. I regret thinking you were dependable when you helped carry my bag. You think I'm dependable? Well then, haha. You, forget I said anything. Look over there, enemies, loads of them, probably. Wait, Severa, just let me hear you say that one more time. Please, a special favor for your dependable friend Inigo? Severa? Hey, I think you dropped something. The umbrella, okay. So that's not too bad, we got a weapon out of it. Let's see how this is gonna go. Owain, my friend, now is no time to be standing around. You keep staring at your arm, are you injured? No, I'm fine. It just feels so strange. I didn't expect to lose something I held so dear. Ah, you mean your brand. Yeah. Yes, it's odd. You can't even tell there used to be something there. Now I finally get why not having the brand bothered my mom so much. Losing proof of my royal lineage is rather unsettling. It's like I'm not myself anymore. Hey, are you laughing at me? I'm sorry, it's just, well, you're being uncharacteristically honest right now. Way to kick a guy when he's down. Oh, cheer up, Owain. It's not as bad as it seems, I promise. With or without your brand, you're still the same Owain. Even if you can't see your proud lineage, it's still a part of you. Your blood, just like our bond, is the same as it's ever been. I swear to you, nothing could ever change either. Inigo, if it helps, I've been trying to convince myself of the same thing. We're heading to a new place with new appearances and even new names. Honestly, it would never be more unsettling if we weren't bothered by it all. You're right. I'm glad I'm not the only one struggling with this. Thanks for hearing me out, Inigo. I won't say another word about it. After all, I'm an enigmatic warrior protected by the dark spirits, setting out to a new frontier full of evil creatures from afar. That's the spirit. See, you're the same Owain as always. I'm here for you, my friend. Together we can get through anything. Now then, let's get to it. Good friend, good friend. Now, somebody has to be bait. I guess we're gonna make it Owain. See how this goes for us. Alright, I probably should have switched my weapon. This is so exciting. Unknown assassins stalking us from another dimension. Though it doesn't seem fair that they can see us but we can't see them. Oh well, I'll just attack into the direction I sense them. Yes, that should work. I hope you're ready for me, foul beasts of another world. Well, let's see how this is going to go. I'm going for the Worm Slayer, but the Worm Slayer? The dragon thing. Okay. And I just... Oh? Alright, so it looks like we're getting new enemies then. Question is... Okay, so I have concoctions. And I believe some enemies drop... Yeah, some enemies drop items too, so I don't see why not. From here, though, I'm thinking I'm going to hit this guy. Just because why not? And it looks like the killing edge critical hit is like so likely. So there's a world out there with these awful things in it. How unpleasant. But that means they can spy on people without them knowing it. Ah, what an awful thought. We must get rid of them as soon as possible. And there you go. With the killing edge, I think it's like 4 times damage when you get a critical hit. So 64. Not bad, not bad. So we got rid of that threat, and now we're bait for this guy. But he has a bronze lance, so like what damage can he really do to me is the real question. I'm thinking I go for the Armor Slayer because you get like a debuff. Yikes, what's wrong with these things? They're so creepy. The way they pop out of the water is so annoying too. In fact, it's rude. You're all going to pay for trying to attack me earlier. You hear that? It's payback time. Okay, and then now I could get Owain to come here and do this. So with the Levin sword, the Levin sword goes for range too, so I guess I could just do this if I really wanted to and not risk taking any damage, but then I'm basically throwing Severa under the bus. But I guess it doesn't really matter. This seems like it's a better option for me. Just because why let Owain take even more damage than he already took in the first place, and it looks as though we're not going to be getting any experience or anything, so we're gonna be stuck here for a bit. And there we go. So yeah, either way they didn't even go attack Severa anyways. You missed, which was bad. 7 times 4, that's a lot. That's a lot of math that I wasn't really willing to do so quickly. So that's good. And you're probably gonna miss, but even though if you hit, you do a little bit of damage anyways. Alright, so you're dead confirmed, which is good because if we didn't get that critical hit, which was an 8% chance, it would have been bad. Now I'm thinking, because since we have to rout the enemy, it means you have to kill everybody, right? 50 plus 15. I'd rather do this. Yeah, I'd rather do this and just hit you from here. And then get Inigo to stand beside Owain so I can get, you know, support. And then since Severa has the Armor Slayer, I feel more safe. Crap. What was I talking about by support? I could hit you with the Umbrella, which is like a risk city, but I think I could kill you if I use the Killing Edge. I mean, the critical hit chance is so strong. I don't see why not. Okay, maybe it wasn't strong enough, but it's whatever. At this point, I'm just thinking, can you go hit anybody? You can basically reach anybody and everyone, but I'm gonna go like this and go for the Armor Slayer. So anybody that attacks me, yeah, they'll get some sort of damage off, but like I own these people with the Armor Slayer because they're heavy armored, you know, units. So there we go. Yeah, I got hit with 4 damage, but that's a one shot, so seems worth it to me because these guys are they would have been kind of annoying. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Now it puts Inigo at a bit of an issue, but we have a concoction, so I don't see why not. Okay, now we're getting mages to come ever closer. Oh god. What the hell's going on? Why is there so many guys? I should probably... So... Good fortune. Alright, so that's good. Duelist blow. Advantage. You have... Okay. Can I read your second one? Okay, so you have the same skills as Inigo. I'm thinking I'm just going to come from here. It's because, I don't know, units keep spawning, so I feel as though after I defeat this guy, then I'm going to be good, but let's see how this is going to go for me, because I want to come here just to get the ninjas to come through, you know? And if they hit me long range or short range with the shuriken, I still have the 11 sword, so I'm going to come like this and destroy you. Or does Inigo have a better choice, a better option? And the crit chance is so strong, but either way it's not going to kill. And I can kill for sure, but now it's like the type of thing where it's like, yo, chill, you know, I'm not trying to die. So I'm going to come like this. And then I'm going to kill you. And just let the mages and the ninjas come through. Oh, that's not good. But hopefully she gets... you know, the 20% of her HP at the start of the turn. Okay, here we go. This is a good option for me because I get 0 damage. Okay, this is gonna be not the best thing, but whatever. Alright, now we're playing too many games. What the hell is this? Oh god. What the hell? Okay. Now the predicament is real. It is. And I think this guy... well, he can't get us, but whatever. Okay. Let's do... I feel like Inigo can kill you. And plus you can't do anything. Which is the best part. Cool.
It's over now.
So that gives me like +5 HP. Permanently, by the way. And I can do this, and that's going to do a lot. But, I'm thinking, because... how about I kill this ninja? Silver Sword, you get a debuff, I think. There we go. And who am I left with? I'm left with Wayne. I'd rather kill you, though. I'd rather kill you because you have long range, so you're going to be annoying. Because you're just going to get free damage off on somebody that's not allowed to hit you. Which I guess the ninjas do too, but the ninjas aren't as bad as the bow and arrows. Oh, here we go. This is when like everybody gets hurt. You may actually lose Severa here. But with that dodge that she got earlier, that would have done 13 damage, so... oh god. See, everybody's going after her. I have a concoction that I can use, but... oh, here goes nothing. I think I have advantage, do I not? No, I don't. Ah! God, losing to these freaks is so frustrating, but I need to retreat. So now the games begin. Defeating all these guys is going to be a pain. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. This is not good.
I hope some girls are watching.
Yeah, me too. Oh, we could easily die here. Ooh, one miss? Yes. Okay. No, Wayne's still... not Wayne. Inigo's still dead this turn. No matter how you slice it. There's no way he's going to dodge an 85% chance. Ah. No. Sorry, friends. I can't go on. I must retreat while I still can. This is hard. Oh my god, this is hard. Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay, that's gonna kill you one shot. But now I'm at an issue as to, like, I can't take a hit from all these guys. Okay, there we go. Ah. I'm gonna kill you, I think. No, I'm not. Oh, that's a lot of damage, too. I basically killed you. But now I'm dead here if I get hit by both of the attacks. Damn it. Who are these guys? You're too strong. Sorry, everyone. I'll have to retreat. We're back, and to be honest, I may be in a little bit of a situation right now because I'm kind of surrounded and I only have Inigo left as my only unit. So I guess let's see how this is going to turn out. Now, the only person I can attack is you. And if I attack you, then I'm going to get hit by you, and you. And I don't know if I can live all that, but I guess we're about to find out because I don't have any other options, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm going to go Steel Sword, not risk the whole critical hit situation. Let us begin. Hopefully I don't have to do this again because it took me so long to get back to this point. Alright, the moment of truth. Here goes nothing. Can I get a miss? Yes. Okay, everything's working out a little too good at the moment. My next move is going to be to hit the archer, because I can kill you right now. There you go.
It's over now.
Great. And then now I'm going to kill the archer because you can't do anything about it. 14 plus 14, 28, but then the critical hit. Nah, I don't want to risk it, to be honest with you. And just like that, and there you go. Okay, so you're done. And now I just have to deal with you. With your Sunrise Katana. To be completely honest with you, my chances are a lot worse than his are. What's your range? I'm gonna come all the way here, and then I'm just gonna Elixir. Get my HP back up to full. Just because, I mean, I only have 58% chance to hit. He has 78. I could take... To be honest with you, I'm going to stand back here and use a concoction. I'm going to let him hit me, and I'm going to try to kill him by letting him hit me. Because I don't want to risk missing and then letting him get damage off for no reason. Okay, so now the waiting game isn't going so hot, is it? Here goes nothing. I need to at least either dodge a hit and land one. That's not good. So now's the moment of truth. Maybe I should try the killing edge. Yes. Alright. We must retreat for now. That makes my life a little easier. And there we go. You prevailed. I am pleased to see that you live up to your reputations. Yep, that's the last of them. They were no match for us. Glad that's over. It seems they didn't cause any permanent damage. Alright, mister, a deal's a deal. Start talking. Who were those freaks anyway? And who, may I ask, are you? I will tell you all you wish to know, Severa. However, I cannot answer your questions until we reach my kingdom. Huh? Why? If I tell you all I know here, I shall vanish from this world. There is a curse that protects the information you seek. A curse? Yes, I'm afraid so. Fine, if that's how it is, then let's get moving. We won't know what we're dealing with until we have all the details. I'm sorry for the secrecy. As an apology, allow me to reward you 3 in advance. What sorts of things do humans like? Longevity? Eternal beauty? Incomparable wealth? Huh? Longevity? Eternal beauty? How can you say that with a straight face? Why is that making you blush, Inigo? Quiet, Owain. You're blushing too. You two are totally missing the point. Those rewards are impossible. Longevity? Incomparable wealth? Who do you think you are? Some kind of god or something? Well, I have been called one in the past. Huh? I see. But if you have that kind of power, why do you need our help? That's... he probably can't say because of that weird curse he mentioned. Alright, give us the goods and let's get out of here. I can't wrap my head around all this. Longevity sounds nice, but it'll be a long time until we can appreciate it. If there's something else you desire, you only have to name it. Actually, just out of curiosity, can you bring people back to life? Or is that too much to ask for? Are you crazy, Owain? You're not going to like this, Severa, but I was thinking the same thing. I'm sorry, but I want to know too. No need to apologize. I mean, I've thought about it countless times too. If only I could have my real parents back again. Not the ones we helped save, but the ones I grew up with. So, Aninkos, can you bring back our loved ones? I'm truly sorry. It's not possible to bring the dead back to life. Such a thing is beyond even my power. That's what I thought you'd say. Then what about restoring a world that's been decimated? What do you mean? There's a place we couldn't protect, our original timeline to be precise. But if it was filled with flowers and plants again, well then at least it would look as nice as it did when it was at peace. It may seem small, but it would bring hope. That's not nothing. That's not a bad idea, and I want gravestones too. Gravestones for every person that died in that world. Nice ones. Yes, it would mean so much to me to make that world beautiful again, and create a proper memorial for all those who were lost. Even if we could never see it with our own eyes, at least we'd know we did something to improve the world we came from. Is that really all you want? That means you'll be risking your lives for a reward you may never see. You have no way of knowing I even did what you asked. That's true, but it's what I want. Me too. Yes, me as well. It's the most we can do for that world. Very well, I shall restore the earth of your hopeless future. And I shall create gravestones for all who died there. As a keeper of ancient knowledge, as ruler of the world when it began, with my power pure and righteous, I bless the world of these warriors. It is done. That land is blossoming once more. I have granted your request. Thank you. It feels as though a great burden has been lifted. It does. Thank you, Mr. Aninkos. Sorry for saying you didn't look like you could reward us with much. Do not worry about... Huh? What's wrong? I heard voices. Voices? When I blessed your world, I sensed the presence of a certain tactician. I set up a grave for that person and those they were closest to. Though their bodies are long gone, I felt it was the right thing to do. And just now, I heard their voices. That could only be... Yes, it's most certainly the ones you are thinking of. So, what did they say? Thank you, over and over again, with joy and with laughter. They also said, safe travels, and one more thing. We're always watching over you, no matter where you are. Father, mother. Before we journey to my kingdom, I wish to give you something. A tiny crystal ball? Listen well. When your work is done, if you wish to return to your true home, use this and you may do so. What? That crystal has the power to transport you through space and time. After you complete your mission, you can use it to return here. Or if you truly desire it, you can return to your time and world. However, know that it can only be used once. So if we decide to return to the future, we can never come back here again? Yes, it is taboo for humans to travel through time as it is. Even I do not have enough power to break this rule any more than I already have. That the god of this world had the power to transport to so many of you. It leaves me in awe. I never thought we'd ever be able to go back, but that would mean leaving everyone here. I couldn't go back without them. But we could visit our parents' graves, leave flower for them. You need to not make your decision now. Consider your options carefully. You may wait to decide until after you complete your mission in my world. Yes, let's save the world. Again, as many times as it takes. Owain? What are you saying, Owain? There's no time for theatrics. You're wrong. All we need to do is think about right now is helping our friend here. There's no point thinking or worrying about the future just yet, right? We have a mission to complete first, then we can decide what to do. After all, the three of us are going together. We're a team. We'll have plenty of time to think it through and talk things over. Owain, you are fascinating. You're right, too. Now is not the time to pine over our old world or to miss our current one. We've already received a better reward than we could have hoped for. So for right now, for Mr. Aninkos, let's join together and focus on the task at hand. Yeah, our parents even gave us their blessing and their thanks. I'll always cherish that thought. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go, Aninkos. We're counting on you. Thank you, young warriors. I'm counting on all of you as well. I shall begin the process of transporting us to my world. Please have patience. It may take some time. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Alrighty, we'll be waiting over there. Just call us when you're ready. Understood. What's this? Was it somehow given to me by that tactician? Then I shall accept it with gratitude. This gift will surely come in handy. Yes, it most certainly will. And we got the Fellbrand. Oh? So, my pawns were unable to complete their mission. How disappointing. To think that thing is still alive. I thought it had faded away long ago after breaking apart from me. That filth, what is it plotting? Pardon me, King Aninkos. You, what do you want? A report, my lord. That filth will soon return here with those 3 warriors. I know that, you fool. In fact, I grant you the honor of killing them. Use as many soldiers as you need. As you wish. Thank you, my lord. Things just got a whole lot more interesting. But I'm pretty sure you guys probably already assumed that. If you guys didn't know so already, Hidden Truths comes in 2 parts. This was the first one, and tomorrow we will be covering the next one, so make sure to look out for that. But nonetheless, that is basically it for this video, guys. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe to RasouliPlays. There's about a lot. Follow all my social media links in the video description. If you have a question or a suggestion for a series, let me know in the comment box below. If I'm pressing message via my social media. But other than that, I will catch you guys tomorrow for Hidden Truths Part 2 and Fire Emblem Fates for the Nintendo 3DS. So I'll see you guys then. Later.